Hey, Owain and Sophia. My name is Nate.
And I'm Justin. Thanks so much for taking the time to join us on the Geekcentric podcast. How are you both doing?
Very good, guys. How are you?
Hi.
We're doing great.
Good. Get to talk to you guys.
Yeah. Dream true.
I mean, listen, I will say, don't tell the others. I think you're my favorite characters on the show. Justin.
Likewise.
Yeah.
I bet you say that to
You
all
say
the
that
cast
to all
members.
of them. I see you.
I feel, listen, he's super tall. I feel a certain kinship towards the dwarves because I'm a little bit shorter and I'm always putting up with him.
The beard too. The beard.
I got a beard, you know. But listen, both of you, it was fantastic getting to see your characters grow and develop over season 1. This time around in season 2, what's something that for both of you maybe surprised you about where we found your characters in this part of their story? And Owain, we'll start with you.
Well, there was no surprise that we started where we start in season 2 because of what happened at the end of season 1, obviously. What did surprise me, however, as we went on to shooting, to go through the journey of season 2 was how human and intimate the story was for Durin and how much the journey that he went on of self-discovery of himself, but also his relationship with his father, and watching his father deteriorate was a difficult one to go on, but one I think a few people can relate to. Sadly, it's not a pleasant journey to go on. But there's love there, and it's hopefully quite moving, hopefully relatable.
Sophia, how about for yourself?
I think for me, she was the all-knowing, all-seeing, the wisest of them all. The heartbeat, the good, the purity. I think. Sorry to blow my own trumpet.
I was going to say, if you may say so yourself.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the character.
Funny.
I'm talking about the character.
Of course you all laugh.
So I think for me the challenge was, or the surprise was that she gets it wrong. She gets it so wrong, and that fear and devastation and stakes being really high clouds her judgment. And I just thought that she was way more. I don't know. I thought that there was something more powerful than that. But I guess there is the power in vulnerability. And I think we see her that way. And for the first time, it's not just Disa kind of, come on, Durin, come and Durin. Durin's like, no, my love, I think this time you might have got this wrong. And she loses her spark. She loses her voice and she loses her spark. So I guess the surprise for me that against some of the darkest odds, even the strongest of us are susceptible to vulnerability and to get it wrong.
Yeah, I think that there's a heart there that we kind of get to explore with that character and with your relationship with one another. And actually kind of going a little bit further, Sophia, it's been amazing to see the story of Dwarven women showcased so heavily in this series, and the importance Disa plays in understanding the mountain. What has it been like for you to kind of explore that part of Dwarven culture?
What a beautiful question. Thank you. I think, well, it's meant everything, because it really, just as you said, it almost felt like I was hosting this really revolutionary moment, actually, in the world of Middle-earth. And so it almost feels like we've got to a point, and I won't credit myself with this because I'm way more humble than that, thank you. But the writers have written her as really, it would feel so strange without her now, and without that kind of female energy in there that we've not seen before. It feels more fractured, and now it feels whole, and I feel so blessed and honoured to be a part of that. And I think, the singing to the mountains, I always think of it as a metaphor that, if we scream loudly, if we shout loudly enough, if we advocate for ourselves and listen to that guttural fire instinct and let it out, that we can literally move mountains. And how hard life is when we lose that spark, how hard life is now these days when everything informs us from outside, and we have long forgotten how to look to ourselves and to our own kind of razor sharp child, quality in us to be able to make our decisions, because it really doesn't let you down.
Wow. That was a beautiful response. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful
We have
question.
other
Thank
questions.
you.
We're being asked to wrap now, but I'm like, you know what? I think we're good.
I think we're good.
I think
Yeah.
that
Thank
works.
you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Both of you. As I said, I promise you are our favorite character on the show. That's why we get to see you. It's so wonderful. We can't wait to see where, we've seen 3 episodes so far of season 2. Cannot wait to see where it goes. So again, thank you both so much. And we look
you.
forward to chatting with you in the future.
Thank
Lovely
you so
chatting to
much.
you.
Thanks, Nate. Thanks,
Yeah.
Justin.
Awesome.